Gilda's arrived too. Hello, Gilda. Oh, I might start my watch. You guys keep going. All right. I'd like to make sure I contain all the workouts so we can see what we're doing. Oh, there's a doggy. There's Tilly. Radio, let's change to squat touch. Okay, and let's do some boxing. So straight punches. Okay, so you have your dominant foot back, core on nice and strong, so your body's fairly still. Let's go to uppercuts. Chest up nice and tall. Good, and then change to hooks. So arms up a bit high, elbows at shoulder height, wrists at shoulder height. Keep your chest up and keep your core on, so your body's not swinging, it's just your shoulders and arms. Okay, back to knees up. So we're getting our heart rate, warming our bodies up. Three, 2, and 1, back to squat touch. So when you do this, stick your bottom out, try to keep your chest up, so you're actually bending your knees when you squat down. Deep breathing. Eight seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, back to boxing. So straight punches. Let's go uppercuts. That's it. Nice work. Chest up. Good. Hooks. Good work. Bring your belly button into your spine. 3, 2, 1. Back to knees up. You got 3 minutes to go. We're halfway through. That's it. Heart rate should be coming up now. 10 more seconds of these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to squat touch. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to boxing. Okay, let's go uppercuts. Chest up nice and tall. Good, and switch to hooks. Elbows up nice and high. Keep your body still. Chest forward, hips forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to knees up. Minute and a half to go. That's it. Keep going. Go a little faster if you can. 10 more seconds of this. 3, 2, 1. Squat touch. Deep breathing. Go a little faster. Make sure you keep your chest up, stick your bottom out. Ten more seconds of these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to last one, boxing. Three, 2, 1. Now go uppercuts. Chest up nice and tall. Punching up towards someone's chin. And change to hooks. Nice high elbows. Chest up nice and tall. Keep your chest still. 3, 2, 1. Done. Well done. Good work. Okay, you can have a short break and we'll have a drink. My heart rate's up to 140, so that was good. Okay. Grab your drink. Right. Get my mat sorted here. So we're going to start off with lunges, or the alternative is calf raises. So you do whichever one works for you. So grab your weights, one in each hand. And if you're going to do lunges, it's keeping your hips and chest facing forward, using the back toes to help you with your balance, paying attention to your form. And if you're doing calf raises, lifting up your heels, pause at the top and slowly down. Oh, you're doing lunges, Penny. Well done, girl. Woo. Yeah, so just take your time with it. Just focus on the form, make sure that you're nice and steady. Ten seconds to go. Good work. Okay, give your legs a shake. Staying upright with both weights for bicep curls is the next one. We've got another 10 seconds rest. Whoa, thought you were into it already, Ywtl. I was going to have to give you a discount off the end. Okay, let's go. So chest up nice and tall, belly button into your spine. Deep breathing. That's it. So we're doing a minute for each exercise with a 20-second changeover. And we're going to do all the standing ones together today and then all the mat ones together. So you don't have to keep getting up and down. I think that might help with Marianne's dizziness, and it probably help your knee too, Penny. So we don't get up and down all the time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Okay, so next one, remaining standing, we're going to do calf raises. So if you did calf raises before, you get a bonus set of calf raises. You have that with your steak knife, bonus steak knives and for curry rug. Okay, are we ready? So let's lift up, pause at the top and slowly down. So these ones are great for your stability in your ankles and feet, and also calf muscles and Achilles tendon and all the little muscles underneath your feet. Helps to ward off things like plantar fasciitis and keeps your ankles strong. So if you happen to be walking down, you put your foot in a pothole, chances are you might not strain it because it's stronger. Let's go 30 more seconds. I don't know about you guys, but I've got a sweat up already. It's quite warm today. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, you can drop one weight down. We're going to do a single arm press. So we've got 10 seconds rest. So this is the one where we start here. And we're going to press it all the way up and bring it back down only to shoulder level. Have your elbow slightly back so you can feel your upper back engage. That's it. 30 seconds on each side. Core nice and strong so you're keeping your spine nice and stable. These single arm things, they force you to use your core. Got 10 more seconds on this side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Swap it over. That's it. Nice soft knees as well. Four, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, so hang on to that one weight. Next one we're going to do is our squat with an overhead press. So have your feet about shoulder width apart, toes pointing out, and bring the weight up to your chest so your thumbs are on your collarbone. And we're going to squat down with the elbows forward, looking forward, and press up. Breathing in as you squat, breathe out as you press it. So we're working our legs and our shoulders and arms on this one. Just keep the elbows forward. That's it. That's good. When you squat down, make sure you keep your chest up so you don't irritate your lower back. Good work. Keeping it going nice and steady. We've got a bit over 20 seconds to go. So be feeling this one in your glutes, your quads, your hammies, arms and shoulders. 10 seconds to go. Good work. Okay, you can pop your weight down. Next one is Ywtl. So we're going to throw a little balance in. So if you're keen for balance, you can either put your toe next to your leg or put your foot next to your calf muscle. And we start with Y. Drop your elbows down, squeeze the elbows back for W. Out to the side for T, squeeze it back. Elbows into the side, hands back for L. And then go again on that same side. Y, W, T, L. It swaps legs. Good. Now just take your time, deep breathing. Really feel this one in your spine and your shoulders. And swap legs again. Noticing how you are on one side compared to the other. You probably find you're better on one side. Good work. Give your shoulders and arms a shake. Okay, now we're down onto the ground for our ground ones. So grab your weights and take them down with you. We're going to start with a plank. So Martin, this one, maybe just do it on your knees today so that you support your lower back. So coming down onto your plank. So anyone who's got a lower back niggle, just do it on your knees today. Keeping your bottom tucked in so you've got a straight line from your shoulders to your knees or your shoulders to your heels if you're on your toes. So keep it nice and strong. Deep breathing. Good work. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring your body down to the mat. You can go into child's pose if you like. Give yourself a little stretch, and then we're going to flip onto our back for leg flutters. So that one, you just worked your deep abdominals. Leg flutters, we're working our lower abs. Hands underneath your buttocks, and lift your feet up and fluttering them. So the higher it is, the easier. Make sure you push it back into the ground so it's supported. And as you get stronger, bring your feet a little closer to the ground. Deep breathing. Just make sure you keep that back pushed into the ground now. As you bring your legs down, your back tends to pop up. So just bring it up again, especially for you, Martin, with lower back niggle. That's it, deep breathing. Got 15 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees up to your chest. Okay. Next one's a bridge. So we'll stay in this position. Bring both of your weights and put them on your hips. Bring your heels in close to your buttocks. Inhale, lift up through the hips. Squeeze the butt, push the hips up towards the ceiling or the sky. Push the heels into the mat, chest up to your chin. Exhale, slowly lower your spine down like a bike chain, one vertebrae at a time. Then inhale, come back up again. Keep going with that at your own pace, with your breath. Nice and slow. Big deep breaths. And slowly exhale out. Tuning into your body and noticing where you feel this one. As you really lift up, really squeeze the glutes, you'll feel it, glutes, hammies, quads. Slowly down. Good one to strengthen up the lower back, especially if you've had any niggles. Okay, drop the weights off and come onto your side for lateral leg raises. Fold your mat over, give you a bit more padding on your elbow. Nice long straight body, hip forward, foot flex. Put the weight on top and let's lift up. Flexing your foot. That's it, really squeeze the buttock. That's it, keep going. We're going to do a minute on each side. It's supposed to be raining again today. Look at it, it's beautiful. 20 seconds to go. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the weight off and move over to the other side. Okay, so position your elbow underneath your shoulder. Nice long straight body, hip forward, foot flexed, squeeze the butt. Okay, let's go. Notice where you're feeling this one. It's working glutes, hamstrings, quads. Feel it in the calf and strengthening up the lower core area. Really good leg exercise, especially if you have any knee niggles, because it's working all the muscles in your leg without irritating your knees. "20 seconds to go. Finish it off. "10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the weight off. Well done. Okay, next one is our Russian twists. So bring your legs out in front of you with your knees bent and grab one of your weights. And we're going to move from side to side. So this one's working your upper and lower abs. Good job. That's it. Nice work, Ywtl. Feet are up. Go, girl. So just have your heels on the ground. You can, if you feel adventurous, you can lift a heel up or lift both up like Ywtl. Just do whatever feels right for your body today. Keep your chest up nice and tall, nice tall spine. And deep breathing. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Drop it off. Okay, next one is alternate arm and leg. So you can do this on your hands and knees. Penny, you can do this laying down with your tummy on the mat if you want to protect your knees. So we're going to lift alternate leg and arm. So inhale, lift up the left leg and the right arm. Point the toes to the floor and really elongate through the hand and foot. Squeeze the butt. Exhale, come back down. So inhale, lift up on the other side. You pause at the top so you feel it through the abs as well. Exhale, bring it down. Just keep moving from side to side. Keep your lower back nice and still. So this is a good core one. It's also doing butt and shoulders. Good for the spine. This is another chiro exercise. It's good, yeah. So really lift up. Okay, go into child's pose. Give yourself a little stretch. Okay, let's have a little pause there. Grab yourself a drink. So we've done one full set. Well done. Let's shorten the time down. We'll do 45 seconds now on each one. And we'll also do a bit less in between. So we'll move quickly and less rest in between. See how many we can do. So when you're ready, come back up to standing. We're going to start off with lunges again. Or calf raises. You can do calf raises as an alternate. Okay, so chest up nice and tall, step forward, and then bring your knees down to right angles, step back. Sit, just really focus on keeping everything nice and still. Focus on the form. So this is single leg work, so it's a little bit harder than doing a squat. A bit more hard on the body. It's sort of like a progression on from a squat. Using the toes behind to balance. Good, give it a shake. That was fast, wasn't it? Bicep curls are next. So we've got 8 more seconds rest. Well, you girls, Elsa and Ywtl are off like a shot. Nice work. So nice and controlled, chest up tall, belly button into your spine, soft knees, and deep breathing. "15 seconds to go. These are getting heavy. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Okay, can drop one weight off. We'll do single arm press. Actually, we might do lateral arm because we did single last time. So for lateral arms, you can just lift it straight up the front and then down. You can go to the side and down if you want, and then go other side, front and down, side and down. Good. You can have 2 weights as well if you want. It's up to you. Or you can just pass it from one hand to the other. You'll notice you have to keep your core on for this to keep your body stable, because again, it's one arm work. So your body has to compensate to balance you, and it comes out of the core. Good work. Okay, we're done on that. Next one is squat with an overhead press. So feet about hip width apart, toes pointing slightly out. Bring the weight up to your chest. Feel your thumbs on your collarbone. Elbows forward, squat down, press up. So keep your chest up, stick your bottom out. Thinking about pushing up through the heels. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, you can pop your weight down. We're going to do Ywtl next. Okay, so we're doing balance again. So maybe just pick one foot up. Okay, let's go. So Ywtl. Good work. Squeeze the shoulders together. And swap legs. So you're working all of the spine, plus you're adding in some balance, which is always handy for us. And then swap your legs again. Noticing how you're feeling on one side compared to the other. I'm always better on the right. Left side's always a bit challenging. Give it a shake. Okay, now we're down onto the ground. So bring your weights with you onto the ground. We're going to start with plank. So again, if you've got any lower back niggles, go to your knees. Otherwise, go for toes. It's 45 seconds. Core on nice and strong. Nice straight line from your shoulder to your knees or your shoulder to your heels. Good. Good job, Ywtl. Can't see anyone else. Keep it going. 20 seconds to go. Deep breathing. Keep it nice and strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come down to child's pose. Give your back a little stretch. And then flip over onto your back, and we're going to do leg flutters. So place your hands underneath your buttocks, nice flat back on the ground, bring your legs up and flutter them. Keep pressing your back into the mat. Deep breathing. Start to edge your feet a little lower, but keep pressing the back into the mat. So you're nicely supported. Ten seconds to go. Work. Bring your feet down, hug your knees up to your chest, rinse out your back. And then we're going to go onto our side for lateral leg waves. So if you want to fold your mat over to give you a bit more elbow padding, you can. So nice straight body, hips forward, foot flex, squeeze the butt. Deep breathing. Fifteen seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the weight off, swap sides. Okay, so nice, long, lean body. Flex your feet, squeeze your butt. Twenty seconds to go. Keep squeezing the butt, keep your hip forward. Finish it off, start to get a bit hard now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, now coming up to all fours for the alternate arm and legs. So nice flat back. Okay, let's go lifting up left leg, right arm. Lengthen out your spine, lengthen out through the hand and foot. Pause at the top and exhale, slowly bring it down. Keep your back nice and still. Really lengthen out. Inhale, lift up. Pause, lengthen, and slowly down. Squeeze the buttocks. Nice work. And then come into child's pose. Give your back a little rinse. And then the next one, sitting on your buttocks with your legs in front, we'll do Russian twists. Okay, let's go. Chest up nice and tall. $20 seconds to go, finish it off. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Okay. Lay back and hug your knees up to your chest. Rinse out your back after that one, roll it around in a circle. So that's the second set done. Well done, everyone. Grab yourself a drink. We'll come up to standing. We'll do some stretches standing, and then we'll do some on the ground. If you have a roller or a tennis ball, something like that, you can grab that as well, and we'll use that to a little bit of restorative work today. Okay, so let's start with let's do some shoulders. So the main ones we're dealing with today is shoulders, lower back. Anyone else got any special requests? Just point to the body part if you have. Lower back, hip, okay. And then back the other way. Whew. Everyone's still got their heart beating and they're still breathing. It's pretty hard today. Okay, now let's bring our hands to the top and slowly go to the side. Inhale to the top and exhale to the other side. Good, release that one. Let's bring your left hand across your body. Bring the right hand underneath. Draw the arm to your body and look over your left shoulder. Take a few deep breaths. See, all the jacarandas are starting to come out now, and all the frangipanis are getting their leaves. Let's go to the other side. Give it a good stretch through the shoulder blade. And release that one. Let's take our feet wide. Slide our hands down our legs. Bring your hands down to the mat and take your feet a little wider. So you're doing a wide leg forward bend. Point the crown of your head to the mat and allow your head and shoulders to fall heavy so you get a nice stretch through the back of your legs and your lower back. Just take stock of how your body's feeling now after that burst of energy. Great work on a Friday, everyone. And then walk your hands a little forward, lift your chest and lengthen out your back so you get a nice stretch through the spine. And then bring your feet a little closer together and walk your hands a bit more forward. Come into a downward dog and paddle your heels down to the mat. So you get a nice stretch through the back of your legs. Stretching out those calf muscles and hamstrings. Hamstrings quite often get quite tight when we do a lot of sitting. So just trying to get those nice and elongated. And then come down to the mat. And we'll go onto our backs. We'll do a reverse pigeon for those with lower back niggles. So hug your knees up to your chest and then put the right foot on the ground. Bring the left foot across the front of the right leg and hug that left leg up to your chest. And just close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths and on each exhale, draw it in a little more. You should feel a stretch through the glute and the ITB. Try and release a bit of pressure. You can roll from side to side if you want or around in a circle. Then place the right foot on the ground. Keep the left leg across. Put the left hand straight out from the shoulder and use the right hand to draw the left knee to the right side. So you're coming into a twist, looking over towards the left. And let your body come into the nice twist. You feel a stretch down the right side. And a little bit more stretch through the left glute and left ITB. Just relax into it. Take a couple more breaths. Then inhale, bring both knees to center. Swap your legs over. So place the left foot on the floor, right leg across the front of the left and draw that up to your chest. And then bring your shoulders and head back down to the mat. Just hug that in nice and tight. You might want to roll from side to side or in a circle, feeling that stretch through the right glute, releasing the muscles through the glute and the lower back. And then place the left foot on the ground and draw that right knee to the left side using your left hand, and look across to the right side. Have the right hand straight out from the shoulder and go into a nice twist, relax into the twist. Take some deep breaths. Try and have your shoulders on the ground so you get a stretch through the front of the chest. A couple more breaths here. And then inhale, bring both knees back to center, undercross them, and just hug both knees into the chest to rinse out your back after the twists. Okay, and then roll up to seating. And let's have both feet out in front. And flex your feet. Let's inhale, lift up our arms, and exhale, bring our arms forward toward our toes. If you can grab your toes, just have a nice stretch there. If not, grab your ankles or your shins, looking forward towards your toes. So you get a nice stretch through the hamstring and lower back. And then release that. Let's bend the left knee and bring the left sole of your shoe next to the right inner thigh, and just lift yourself up so you're up on your sit bones, and then reach forward down the right leg, flexing that right foot. Take a few breaths so you feel a little bit more stretch here in the left glute, left ITB, and also hamstrings and lower back. It's good. Swap sides. And remember to lift yourself up so you're up on your sit bones with a nice tall spine. Inhale, lift your arms up, and exhale, bring your legs, arms forward. Notice how this side feels compared to the other side. One side may well be tighter. And that's just how it is. Couple of deep breaths here, just relaxing into the stretch. And then release it and bring your right leg out in front of you, and then come back up onto your sit bones again, nice tall spine. Inhale, lift up, exhale, fold forward, and hopefully you've got a little bit more flexibility now in this area. And then release it. Okay. How many have got a roller? Who's got a roller or a tennis ball or something? Ywtl? Anyone else? Penny's got one? Okay, we got a tennis ball, Penny, good. All right, so I want you to lift up, and if you've got a tennis ball, lift up and put the ball underneath your glute. If you've got a roller, sit on the roller and roll to one side. And I want you to release that glute on that one side that you're on. I'm on my right side. Depending on what side you're on, you might be on your left. Just rolling backwards and forwards. This is a really good way to release tension. And you don't need a roller. You can do the exact same thing with a tennis ball. The physios have a little thing called a little spiky ball that's also good. It's a bit brutal, but it works as well. So if you're going on holidays, it's really good to take a tennis ball with you, because if your lower back does get sore, you can use it to release it without having to take a whole roller. And then go to the other side. Good. Okay. Now, might just do one more for you, Ywtl, for your area that you said was sore. Come into a yogi squat. So having your feet about hip width apart, and you can squat down. If you can't get all the way, just go to where you can. If you can come all the way down, do that, and use your elbows to press your arms out. So really good to open up the hips. It's quite a few health benefits of this one. Let's take a few deep breaths here, just relaxing into it. Wheeling your heels down towards the mat. Chest up nice and tall. So feeling the stretch through the hip area. That's it. And then we'll release our hands to the mat and lengthen out our legs. So we're coming to a forward bend. And just bring your toes back towards the center again so that you're in a narrow-legged forward bend. Take a couple of breaths here. And then inhale, bring your arms up your legs, stack your bones, give your body a shake. Okay, I think we've covered all the bases. How's the hips feeling? How's everybody? Good.
Fantastic. Thank
you. Great. Glad you enjoyed it.
Excellent.
Started to rain here.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's good.
Oh.